Hello from Sardinia Bay Beach, my favorite place. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Some of the sand dunes behind me. Just an incredible stretch of beach. What I'd like to chat to you about today, you often hear I say, just wing it, or I just wing it. And it might sound carefree and almost flippant, like tossing your notes aside and just going with the flow. But it's like finding yourself in a cockpit for the very first time in your life. Having to handle controls you never knew existed, and without a co-pilot. When you suddenly widowed, you need to do the taxes now all by yourself, make the financial decisions, the medical decisions, fix things around the house, the DIY, and all of that without a map. But this reminds me of the Wright Brothers, and they didn't get into the air because they were ready. They got into the air for the first time because staying on the ground would have meant not knowing what was possible. And there's an aeroplane going overhead now. And that's very much the solo life and how we wing it. You fly anyway, you get into that cockpit, you learn mid-air, you stall, you crash, you rebuild, and you get back up in the air again. You take off and you wing it again. And that is what we do, what I refer to when I say, just wing it. And winging it means courage in motion. It's like the Wright Brothers, all the steps they took. And the many times they crashed. And like we also rebuild and reshape and re-navigate our solo life. And in my case, as a widow. Oh, there's 3 horses going. I need to show you that. Let me just show you before I carry on. It's part of the beauty of Sardinia Bay Beach. And so I wish for you a touch of air to lift your wings and just to remind you to be kind and take care. And goodbye for now. Until the next time. Cheerio.